Let me ask you this, because he's 24 years old, he's young, but he's got that old school mentality. You just heard him. If he's healthy, he's going to play. Rest isn't in his dictionary. Does that make him the best player in the game?
Yes, it does. This is the reason that Shaq said, I'll never let anyone touch that Superman nickname.
Yeah.
This dude, that's Superman. Because he reminds me of a young Jordan that way, too. Mm-hmm. He takes it hard on every single possession. Actually, I feel like he's more in control than a guy like Westbrook, who obviously goes all out. Like Westbrook goes at, everyone hates that it's 110%, but he really does.
Yeah.
Like he's broken the space-time continuum. But like Jordan, Shaq, they took it hard. In an era when Patrick Ewing, because of the knee, was developing that fadeaway jump shot, Shaq was like, fadeaway jump shot, I'm taking it hard to the. That's what Giannis does. But it's more than that, Stephen A. He doesn't work out with the opposing players in the offseason. Who's that remind you of? He's not trying to be friends. He even loves Milwaukee. Like, Milwaukee hasn't won a championship since Kareem was in his prime with Oscar Robertson. And Milwaukee in 1971 was not the right place for Kareem, and he wound up in L.A. where he belonged, right? UCLA, and then eventually the Lakers. But Giannis is even embracing the town. That mentality has me believing that under pressure, this guy's going to perform. It is a leap of faith. Although we've seen him in the playoffs maybe tick up slightly from the regular season, he is now entering the beginnings of his prime, and I believe he will come through in the playoffs.
I'm not going to lie to you, Max. Sometimes it's hard for me to even listen to you talk basketball. I'm going to be very, very clear. He's not better than Anthony Davis. He's not better than LeBron James. LeBron James, he's not better than LeBron James. He's not better than Anthony Davis. He's not better than Kevin Durant. Right now, he will be. I think that somewhere down the line, the Greek Freak will be the best player in the NBA. He ain't yet. I just named 3 players off the top of my head.
Yeah, but you're wrong about all.
I'm not wrong about them at all. I'm not wrong about somebody. Listen, Giannis is the Greek Freak. 57 pounds of muscle since he entered the NBA. The dude is tall. He will yank it on anybody. I get that. That's why he shoots 57% from the field. I get because most of them are dunking on people. I get it. Shaq dunked on a lot of people as well. You know what? Shaq was the most dominant. But I'm telling you right now, there was plenty of years as dominant and unstoppable and phenomenal as he was not the best player. The dominance doesn't equal best. And I'm saying
Did he spend years as the best player in the league, Shaq? You got to stop to think of Shaquille O'Neal in his prime.
Listen, Shaq and I have talked about this on several occasions. I haven't felt that way. I really, really didn't. Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now.
Sometimes it's hard for me to hear you talk about basketball.
Because you don't like to learn. You like to think you teach, and there's the difference. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is that your ability to be dominant because you're bigger and stronger than everybody else doesn't mean that your skill set is better. Like Kevin Durant, I can't believe you think the Greek Freak is better than Kevin Durant.
Wait, you just reversed
the skills. I said.
But skills are a means to an end. If you can, when you
I'm not getting into that philosophical conversation with you.
Stephen
I'm not going to do that.
If your team wins and you contributed greatly, even if your skills are not as well-rounded as another player, it means that you're better than them.
Oh, so in other case, and if that's the case, why are we having a conversation with a reigning 2-time NBA Finals MVP is Kevin Durant?
Because if you put that player on an unbeatable team already, it changes the equation.
Wait a minute. I got news for you. Kevin Durant, without the championship, because Giannis doesn't have a championship yet, Kevin Durant, without the championship, was religiously averaging 27 a game with more skills for Oklahoma City.
One of the best players
Oklahoma
in the league.
City. Right. So without the championship, so what I'm saying to you is this. We can't just go by that. We have seen evidence. When LeBron James didn't win championships, we saw what LeBron James brings to the table.
Wait. Kevin Durant won an MVP and was poised to be considered better than LeBron James. Then the playoffs rolled around, and in spite of the fact that he was on a loaded team with Russell Westbrook, with Serge Ibaka,
they lost.
They lost.
In the Western Conference Finals to a champion at the time, even though they lost after they had that round against them.
Who beat the Western Conference finalists? Who beat the Thunder, Kevin Durant's team, LeBron James, and that is how LeBron James maintained his ranking as the best player in the world.
But he was the best before that happened, number one. Number two, when you look at Kevin Durant and what he brings to the table, I'm sorry, when did Giannis get past the first round? When did we see him in the playoffs? No. We're talking at this moment in time.
Right.
Don't
Not
talk to me about what we have to.
This moment.
This moment.
Right.
We have not seen Giannis in the playoffs
and what
yet.
are we talking about? We're talking about
what I'm saying to you is this. Kevin Durant is the best. LeBron is better
Who's the
than the
MVP?
Greek Freak. Anthony Davis is not better than the Greek Freak? Anthony Davis.
I love AD.
Really?
Yeah, Greek
Wasn't
Freak.
you on the record saying that Anthony Davis would be the best player in the world by this summer?
And the Greek
No, no, he
Yes.
said Anthony.
Yeah, I said
Anthony
AD.
Yeah,
right, and I was proven wrong by the Greek Freak.
Okay, okay.